We are back from our lunch break.
It was a long lunch break. There was a lot to discuss.
You were gonna die.
Fuck you!
Oh my god.
This
Fuck
game is
you.
so ridiculous.
The jukes!
See, no, that was cheese tactics.
Yeah.
The jukes!
You should have died there.
He should have died there.
I got the jukes.
You should have died.
Can't kill me, I got the jukes. Alright, I'm gonna stop saying that. Like, I'm getting annoyed by it. That says something.
You know it's bad when you're annoying yourself.
Yeah. I got jukes.
You're like,
for days.
fuck, why am I so annoying?
Damn me.
I haven't heard the word jukes in, like, years.
See, I never
I have a
heard
song
it.
with it in it, so.
I've never heard it that way. For me, I always heard it as like the Dukes.
I've got jukes for days. That's a line in a song that I have on my music player.
There you go. Yeah, just turn it on and off.
Yeah.
Did you try turning it on and off again? I'm sorry, I
Hey,
had to.
Luke.
I had to drop that joke there.
Yes.
Alright. You know what sucks is that the thing we were talking about is inappropriate to talk about on the show, otherwise it would totally make good conversation.
Yeah, considering how we chatted for like 2 hours.
A solid 2 hours.
That's how you know. See, I like that kind of stuff. I don't get a lot of verbal stimulation at my place of residence ever.
Oh.
So I really like when I'm
fucking
able to just dish out my shit for 2 hours if I need to, because I can just finally get it off my system. However, I do have a point that I would like to bring up, so maybe it'll cause discussions.
God, why does he always die there? What the fuck is wrong with his hitbox?
Our neighbor gave us $5 and a note that says, "Thank you for being such a good neighbor." This morning I found it in the door.
Oh, wow.
There's a reason for that.
Oh.
She would have died.
Oh.
When we were playing Overwatch,
Yeah. Like, when I was playing with
Yeah.
you? Oh, okay.
she goes out to smoke and never brings her key for either door. To the point where she has to leave the door open ever so slightly so she can get in.
Yeah.
Her kids have locked her out multiple times.
Oh my god.
They're-
On purpose?
They're little kids. They can
Oh,
both,
okay.
They both can reach the door. Her littlest son opened my fucking door looking for his mom.
Oh.
I was like, kid, I was glad Kane answered the door. I was gonna fucking punt that kid. That's not the first time he's tried.
Yeah.
He tried to open our door before, and I had to hold on to the fucking doorknob so he wouldn't open it. So 11 o'clock is around, whatever, Michael's fine. I'm sitting there playing the other day. She knocks on our window to let her in because the door is locked and she has no fucking keys.
Yeah.
Because she decides to go out and smoke. So, but we hear the like stupid like. She's
Yeah.
doing the like.
The tap, tap, tap.
No, but she's doing the like. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
But
2
she
bits.
keeps going, and I'm like.
Shaving a haircut. 2 bits.
Yeah, but she keeps going with it. She's like
Yeah.
making a song. I'm like, okay. So Jamie gets up, or yeah, lets her in. Whatever, sit down. 2 o'clock in the fucking morning happens.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there playing, and I'm like raging. 2 o'clock in the morning, we hear the same thing. It's 2 in the fucking morning! And she's like, no, 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 no. I'm like, we hear you! Then she stopped knocking at that point, and Jamie fucking freaked out, let her in, came down, we were mad. So I fell asleep on the couch this morning,
Yeah.
because we got back from our regular Saturday session at like 2 in the morning. So I fell asleep on the couch, woke up at 6, I was like, shit, I have things to do tomorrow, Jamie, how dare you! She is losing her mind outside.
Mm-hmm.
At somebody on the phone for something, but she, instead of standing by her apartment, she decides to stand by our window.
Oh god.
So I fucking stomp over to my living room window. I slide open the things, and I'm just like, "Hello, it's 6 in the morning."
Why am I up?
Well, I'm really cranky when I get woken up. There's been plenty of times Jamie's like, "Hon, it's 4 in the morning. You're on the couch," and I'm like, "Fucking shut the fuck up."
Shut the fuck up. I decided to sleep on the couch,
Well,
damn it.
I just don't like to be woken up halfway through my sleep, but I'm like, every time I do it, I'm like, "I'm sorry, I'm just sleepy." He's like, "I know, you're like a toddler." I'm like, shut up, it's fine, I'm sorry. But
Shut up, it's fine, I'm sorry.
So I guess she saw me fucking open my blinds because I don't think she saw me, but I'm just staring at her.
Yeah.
And I was gonna open the door and be like, "Hey, it's 6! Shut the fuck up!" But but I didn't. And Jamie was like, "It's okay. Close the blinds. We're gonna go to bed." I said, "Okay." And I closed the blinds and I go to bed and I just. So there's 2 notes in the door. The one is like, thanks for being such a good neighbor. Both Friday evening and this morning. And I was like, this morning? So it must have been the time when I opened the blinds because she was being so goddamn loud.
Yeah.
But I didn't think she saw me. You know, blah, blah, blah. And then the one behind it was like, P.S. here's $5 for a coffee. And there's just a $5 bill in there. I was like, well, I mean, I guess that's okay, but really.
Where did she almost die?
Me.
Oh.
Me is where she almost died.
Oh, I see.
I told her, I told Jamie, I'm like, look, if she goes back out there and we're still awake and we're still doing shit like before, don't let her in. He's like, I'm not going to. I'm like, good, she doesn't fucking deserve it. Bring her goddamn key. She's been locked out by her kids multiple times.
Yeah.
Bring your fucking key.
Yeah.
And now she's got like a boyfriend, so he's like constantly out with the kids, and they're just like little kid. I'm like, there's a park. Go to the park, please.
Parp.
Go to the park.
It's the park.
No, I'm referencing. I can run across the park.
Actually, I can't really blame her. She's not a bad neighbor. Oh, new things.
I know. I made it finally. Ah, shit! No! Don't hurt me! No! No! Oh, God!
Get him!
Ah!
Stupid. Fucking.
No! At least explore. Oh,
I had to kill that guy to get the key behind him.
that's annoying.
Aw, damn. You were close. Almost had it. Almost had it.
Note to self, send all that
So-
first.
That's some topic. So just
Yeah.
to discuss is bad neighbors. Kind of.
Fucking,
I don't know. Our neighbors have learned not to get close to our door.
We don't really have any run-ins with our neighbors.
I've had a
Like,
few.
there's a nice... Oh, like when the guy asked you to watch his kid.
Yeah, I've had that. I've
That
had.
happened to me.
There was this
What
one.
time did he ask? Like time of day.
It was like.
This is like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
It was like he was coming down. He came down with like the big stroller and all that, or whatever. And I was just letting Ginger in, and he came down. He's like, I fucking forgot something. He's like, Could you watch it while I go back out? And I'm like, sure.
See, my neighbor has asked me to watch her kid at 11 o'clock at night before,
Oh.
and then again at like 1 in the morning to 4 in the morning.
Oh.
A whole different situation where she went to go drive her father to the airport, and she didn't leave until like 1.
I was gonna be like to fuck her boyfriend, and then I realized, wait, I should probably give this person the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, no, she asked me to watch her kid so she can drive her dad to the airport because he wanted to leave super early so he can actually be there on time. But his plane didn't leave until like 6. I'm like, then leave at 4 in the morning and don't fucking bother me.
This is
Like,
why I'm
she's like,
glad I
could-
basically
she's
don't
like,
have a family.
I can bring him too. I can bring him. It's okay. But he might be fussy in the car when I go. I'm like, it's okay. I'll do it. So I'm like doing this on my couch, falling asleep because I'm trying to stay awake for this fucking kid. She's asked us to let her in multiple times. Ugh.
Yeah, like
She's not bad. She annoys me.
we have a little old lady that lives across the hall, and that's about all the interaction that I get with my neighbors.
Well, I think the bit with the little old lady across the hall is that I've like let her in a couple of times. I walk in with her on occasion. Like I try to be nice, right?
Yeah.
I totally think that she's like got, whether it's a daughter or a stepdaughter, that just abuses the shit out of her in her situation.
Why?
Like I see them in there every now and again, they're like yelling and complaining about shit, and I'm just like, I feel so sorry for her. And I think that's like one of the major reasons why I like help out and just try to be an outstanding citizen as best as I can with her, is just because like,
Yeah, she keeps telling me like how sweet you are.
yeah,
Whether you like it or not, Isaac, people like you.
He's so sweet.
yeah.
He's so nice.
No matter how grungy and emo you try to be, people still like you. You're a delight to be around.
Damn
Deal
it.
with it.
No, my one goal in life to be antisocial.
See, I keep telling people, like, jokingly, of course, that I'm a terrible person and they shouldn't be around me. And they're like, no, you're alright. I'm like, no, you'll see. So then, jokingly, Barbara's like, you are a horrible person. I'm like, I warned you.
I warned you, man.
Fucking warned you.
Like, I mean, I think a lot of it is that I know I've been a deplorable human being in the past. What teenager hasn't?
I haven't.
I haven't.
I was a good kid.
I was a very good kid.
I'm a very bad adult, but I was a good kid.
My mom will always say like all the other like moms like of teenagers around, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
my kids are so bad, they they drink underage and they do this and they do that and they're having sex and blah 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 blah. And my mom is like, I don't have any problems with my daughter because like every Friday night she would have her friends from high school over and they'd like watch TV and order pizza and me and my husband we would leave and we'd do our own thing for the night and
shit. God.
And the liquor cabinet's always like wide open. There's no locks. The bottles are all there. Like it's available.
Yeah.
And they never touched any of it. We'd come back at like 1 a.m. and they'd all be like watching the Food Network.
Yeah, that's when my mom. There's 3 of us. There's my sister, me, and then my stepbrother. My stepbrother has had, well, I guess he has issues. He didn't come from a good place. So it was like my sister was.
I don't think there's anything really up there.
My sister was the party animal, right?
Yeah.
My brother had his own issues like pyromania and all that shit, kleptomania for a little bit because he was just a little shithead. And me, I'm the good middle kid.
Yeah.
So when I was like growing up, she's like, "You are the perfect child. Stay awesome." So even still to this day, she's like, "You were the good one. You were the good one." And I'm just like, meh, yeah.
Oh fuck! I know what I need.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so like my mom never had any problems with me or any of my friends. So it's like one of those things where it's like I was not a deplorable human being when I was a teenager.
There's another bomb I gotta get.
Up there? Nope.
It's a button.
Yeah, because there's a key.
Yes. Oh shit. Alright then. Hard right!
But not too hard.
Boop. Can you get back out of there?
If you jump.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm Eric, man.
No, I'm Eric. You're just playing him.
Alright. Okay, now the terrible part is I don't know where the blue key goes. Oh wait, no, the blue key just leads to the exit, right?
Yeah, it does, which is over there to your...
Oh fuck, no! No! Alright, I'm gonna scope out this room. There's another bomb here.
Do you even need that bomb?
No,
I don't think so.
I think it's if you don't get the first bomb.
Oh,
Because I needed the bomb to open the wall.
Yeah, and there's the thing right there.
God damn it.
You are this close.
Wait, how are you supposed to get Baylog over there? He can't jump.
Flying. You float with the balloon, land on this thing, and just walk off.
Oh, okay, they're walking off. For some reason I thought you couldn't make that.
Ah! This level.
So close. Yet so far.
That was further than you got before giving up.
Yes. But yeah, so that's like bit. So it's like my friends and my mom never had any problems. And then, you know, unfortunately you scratch that, like compare that to my mom's one really close friend who has like a son who was 2 years younger than me. And he's like got 2 kids with 2 different moms that he doesn't see.
Well, was his mom really strict?
I think she tried her best, but no, her 2 kids, like, all 3 of her kids, really, for the most part, they were, like, complete asswipes.
But was she strict about, like, you're not allowed to do this, you can't do that?
No.
Or was she really cool like your mom?
Because I think what it was, she was more frustrated than anything. It's not so much that she was strict, it's more that she was frustrated because her kids were such shitwads.
No, that's not what I mean, though. I mean, what I'm saying is,
you know what? I'm fine.
What I find normally is when kids become teenagers, and they become kind of like dickheads.
Yeah.
It's because their parents weren't super open or super like understanding about a lot of things and were kind of super strict.
Yeah.
Where a friend of mine went through I'll say a binger, but I don't necessarily mean a binger. Just really a big string of really bad decisions, but her mom is really, really, really fucking strict.
Yeah.
Where my mom was the complete opposite. She was like, I don't give a shit what you do, as long as I know what you're doing, where you're doing it, and that you're safe.
Yeah.
But do what you want, and that made it so I didn't have to be like rebellious.
Yeah.
I find if your parents are a little too strict or a little too, I don't want to say conservative, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
That you rebel, and then some people just can't get out of that situation. Your parents seem like they're fucking fantastic. They're super like nice and they're open about stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we indulge her and shit like this. It's fine, not a big deal. and you came out fantastic. Whereas like people that are like, well, you can't do this, you can't do that. Well, that makes them want to do it more.
Yeah.
You know?
Like, her kids were the type of, like, again, like, I wouldn't necessarily, I don't know her kids and her family situation that well, but honest to goodness, like, every single time, like, my mom would talk about her, I just felt more and more bad for her, because, like, her one son, like, threw rocks at a bunch of store windows and broke them. He was in jail, she bailed him out.
That was her first mistake.
Yeah. Like a whole, and this was like his entire fucking life.
True.
Like, she went away for a weekend, and she came back, and some guys that he owed drug money to, like, wrecked her car.
That, but, like, you don't know how they were about, like, behind closed doors.
Yeah, exactly. It's just, every single time my mom said something new, I just felt worse and worse and worse.
A lot of that, see, now, a lot of the thing, my dad was kind of an asshole about shit, but the problem with my dad is that he was really, really smart.
Yeah.
And that was you might want to give Olaf some food. Just in case.
If he's gonna die, it's gonna be on spikes, and it's not gonna matter anyway. The only other enemy in here is down this hallway.
But my grandma, as far as I know, my grandma could be pretty, like, overbearing about certain things.
Yeah.
But she wasn't that bad.
Yeah, like, my mom and dad, they're very smart people, and my mom was definitely more strict than my dad was.
Yeah.
Like, bar none. But they still, like, they were very supportive of everything and anything. Even my aunts and uncles, like, my entire fucking family.
You and your family.
Was very supportive of, like, everything and anything I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And they would show interest, and...
See, I wish. Like, my mom doesn't care what I do. I told them all that a couple years ago that I actually finally, like, came out and told them, listen, you guys, I want you to know. Wow.
Shh, I got this. I'm going for the first page of the hitbox porn Reddit.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's an actual thing.
Yeah, but I told them, I'm like, hey, you guys, you know, like, I'm a fur. This is what I do. This is what I like. And they both asked me the thing on CSI, and I said kind of, and I explained to them what I liked and like what I wanted, and they're like, okay, that's fine. I don't care. Your life. I was like, okay, that's cool. If I told my dad though, well, I have an uncle he never talks to.
Mm-hmm.
Because my uncle has a boyfriend. That tells you anything.
Yes.
So... yeah. That's kind of my thing. My dad has mentioned to me before, you know, gay men are absolutely disgusting. And I said, well, why? And he's like, because no one wants...
Ah, fuck! I dropped the bomb there.
Because no one wants to see two hairy guys doing it. That was a pretty big explosion.
Two hairy guys want to see two hairy guys doing it.
Well, yeah, I'm like, he's like, but everyone wants to see, like, women do it. I'm like, well, that's kind of, like, really goddamn sexist, but okay.
Yeah, like... And
then, I told him, like, Dad, have you seen a gay person recently, like a gay guy? You know how fucking pretty and shaved and, like, sculpted they are? Fuck you, sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
They are gorgeous people. You shut your mouth.
Well, not necessarily. There's a lot of, like, the bears and stuff, like the big
No, I know, but,
yeah.
like, a lot of the cosmopolitan gay guys are they keep a lot, they're not high maintenance, but they keep a lot of, like, they're very, like, they keep their hair done a certain way, and they don't like unsightly body hair. The bear, quote unquote, is definitely a, the fuck is the word?
Stereotype?
No, because it's actually not a culture, it's like an image almost.
Yeah, there's, like, the bear, there's the girl.
A role, it's like a role.
Yeah.
The twink.
These pumps make me dizzy.
They make you look like Olaf.
And they make your voice sound funny too. Oh, I did the level!
Yay!
Win!
What's the next?
Oh!
Oh, it is Candyland! I was right.
Wiki? Waxy? Wiki? What the fuck?
Guess, well, these could be candles, it could be wiki.
Yeah, but there's candy canes. That's melted candy.
I guess we'll find out.
There's like snowy ice cream behind them and cherry. Oh, it is ice cream. There's cherries.
Oh, that might be bad.
Well,
that's his lot in life now. That is where he is. I wonder what the enemy is here.
I'm just exploring.
You know, you could have explored with Eric. You can actually get out of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I said that I was a deplorable human being as a teenager, but after all your stories, I realized, wow, I apparently just wasn't that bad.
Well, no, I was alright. My dad was pretty dickhead. Like I said, my family's the kind of family, when he was younger, they literally used to go in people's backyards, clip off their bicycle frickin' blocks, and steal the bikes, and then resell them to people like pawn shops for money. It doesn't matter if your bike was safe in your garage, they'd go in there and fucking take it.
Oh, we got bubbles.
You gotta keep jumping, I think.
Or slip between the balls.
Yeah, like that.
There. That's fine.
The weird puncture holes in these like candy cane things bother me.
The puncture holes?
Yeah, there's like where there's like punch through it.
Looks like there's teeth marks in them.
Almost. Oh.
Like you see the incisor marks?
Yeah. Incisor, and yes.
Yes.
I kind of like the goopy look. See, look, the orbs last time were really bad, but that goopy. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a teleport like the first level.
Cool.
Nice stuff there. But like that goopy like top part there looks like oozing blood, and I fucking love it. That's a good detail.
That's good shit. Good shit. 10 out of 10. Fuck.
Well,
that one went right up my ass.
I think Olaf is supposed to go down that hole because I just saw it was all curved like the float thing.
Yeah.
But no, I was a good kid. Didn't do any drugs. Didn't get really pulled in with the wrong crowd.
Didn't knock anybody up.
The bit was why I feel that I was a bit deplorable. Is I had a mental disorder. I didn't realize I had a mental disorder. My parents constantly threatened with the fact that if I admitted to actually having a mental disorder, that they were going to put me away in like, you know, a crazy home like my grandmother. Which there's nothing wrong with those places. Don't get me wrong. But
there's nothing wrong with them now.
But like it was a constant fear that they drilled into me. So having something wrong with me
Damn it.
was bad.
Or is there a blue thing up here?
No, but there is something you gotta, I imagine, shoot all those targets on the way up.
Unless those are teleporters?
No, the teleporters look different. Anyway, though.
Alright, let's just keep going then.
But in my, like...
fuck!
In my mental states, I had a lot of, like, incidents. I had an incident where I bit a support worker. Or no, like, after-school program.
Like a counselor.
After-school program.
Worker.
Yeah, like, who had to watch kids, basically.
They're
I
still
climbed on
counselors.
shelves, like, yeah, but...
Climbing on shelves isn't that bad. I climbed on everything.
No, but, like... At my school in the library, where I'm not supposed to.
Yeah, no, I did too.
But anyway, like, I bit her. Like, I had instances where it was just a matter of, essentially, it was flaring the manic depression, but I was never allowed to admit that that's what it was, that I had a mental disorder or a problem. So, like, there are all these things that I did that I very much regret doing. Like, I feel bad that I did them, and things would have been so much better if I had parents that...
Oh, there's the exit!
Things would have been so much better if I had parents that basically had been like, it's okay, we'll get you the help you need, right? Instead of, like, threatening that this'll happen or this'll happen.
I understand what you're talking about, because when my mom found out... Now, for anyone who doesn't know, like, I don't give a shit talking about it.
Yeah.
I have self-harm scars. Well, one of them is, at least. The other ones kind of became fun.
Yeah.
So, either way. And when my mom found out, she lost her mind. Because she didn't want to know it was that bad. Now, my mom, for years before she got help, so she's way better now, before she got help, just would never admit there was anything wrong.
I think you drift onto that with Olaf and, like, bounce on.
No, she can jump across.
No, I mean, Eric can get to the end. I'm thinking that she's going backwards down one of the other paths for one of the other guys. I think they all have to take a different path in this one.
Maybe.
But how do I get through this hole?
Olaf stands in the hole with the thing up. Okay?
Okay.
Then he can walk across. I get Eric to the end, because if you leave him where he is, he's gonna die.
Who says I'm not gonna die trying to get there? No.
And you do. That you say.
Yeah.
So she's good now. But when she found out about my scars, she lost her mind, and then I couldn't tell her what the issue was, because the issue was her, and I couldn't say that. So she was like, you tell me if you need to talk to somebody, tell me if you need help. And I said, alright, Mom, I need help. I need to talk to somebody. And she said, okay, we'll get you the help you need. And then she thought about it and then said, you know what? No. If you need help, you talk to me. Because she didn't want to admit there was anything wrong. And so it was like this fear of having to tell my mom that she's the issue and she's doing all this shit to me. But then there's also the fear of because you're telling her that she's going to take offense and she's going to kick your ass. Yeah. And I totally know that fear of, like, if I say anything, shit's going to go bad. We had a support worker or a caseworker because my little brother called and they showed up at the school and they brought us, me and my sister, into this room, and they weren't supposed to. They weren't allowed to do that, apparently. But they brought us to think that if there's anything you need to tell us, now is your chance. And I looked at my sister and I knew that if I said anything, my sister was gonna fucking rat me out. So I looked at her and said, no, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong at all. And it was because it was the fear of what would happen if my mom found out that I said something was wrong. So yeah, I know that fear of not being able to say when things are wrong with you and being scared that because something's wrong with you, you're gonna get it's
crucified.
Not but however way that they wanted to do that. It's not fair, and it's sad that shit like that goes down. Yeah. But she knows now, and like I said, she's a lot better. She definitely has a medication. She's taking it day by day, and she's been good for a couple years now. Yeah.
But no, like looking back on it, like I fucked up a lot of high school because I had a disorder. It led to problems. I got my GED because it was what I wanted. I wanted to complete high school and all that. It was a decision I made on my own when I was out of my household, away from, like, the abuse and the hoarding and the terrible situations. So I feel like a lot of the things I did as a kid and a teenager are terrible things. Because, like, you know, assaulting people's not good.
Well, no, they're not terrible. It's you had a disorder and you either did know or didn't know. And you can't necessarily be blamed for all of that. It's not like you chose to do it. Yeah. I mean, you did, but you know what I mean.
And that's, I don't mean to disregard what you're saying, and I'm thankful for how you put it. The bit is that I hate the concept that just because I have a disorder, it wasn't my fault.
Well, and ultimately, I mean, I understand that, and it is kind of your fault, but again, there's like a big chunk of it that you knew what you were doing wasn't right, but you had to do it. You couldn't not do it. That was just the way your brain processed it. I don't... Yeah. Like, if someone were to stab somebody else and kill somebody and they have a disorder and that's why they did it, well, okay, so part of the reason why someone was murdered is not their fault. Yeah. But...
That's the red key to get them both down.
Yeah. And bombs.
That might be how he gets down. Or you give the bomb to Olaf. Use the key if Olaf starts falling, then swap to Olaf and do the Olaf thing. If it opens the other thing, then you gotta give the bomb to Olaf somehow.
But he's gonna die. Because he's gonna be blowing up underneath his feet.
Then I imagine that the key won't open.
Wait, no. What are we talking about?
She got a red key and a bomb. There's two things down there. One of them will require the bomb, the other one will require the red key. Yeah. Because she's gotta go to the red keyhole. If it drops Olaf...
Wait. So then use the key...
Yeah. Yeah. And if Olaf drops, switch to Olaf.
Yeah, and then later use the bomb later on.
No, he's got to use the bomb later as he goes down there. Anyway, though. Then you get on that spring, and onto that. And onto that, which you can drift.
Maybe. Nice.
Then... I think you can put the shield up and just bounce across.
Well, the exit's right there.
To the exit. But anyway.
Okay, so now what do I do?
Down to the left. And then follow this thing down. Down the rabbit hole. That's a bomb thing. Might as well grab that, because there's an enemy down there, too. Alright, down you go. And then... I think there's probably a button across there. Yep.
Nice.
And then you can shoot the arrow, shoot the chains. And then land down there. Whoop, yep. And then to the left. Just gotta book it. Keep holding left. And then in the teleporter.
This one wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, though. But yeah, like...
Fuck!
Just drop down.
Climb up to the top.
Oh.
And then go, like, all the way to the right. And just hold right. You'll either fall on that platform and take no damage and then fall on the next one, or you would have taken one fall damage landing on the exit area and just... Wow, look at all this candy.
That's Baylog. Are you Baylog?
Yeah. No, it's
Brown is Olaf.
Brown is Olaf. Olaf, put that candy back.
Come on, guys, it's for my kids.
Yeah, right.
But no, like after the it's the end of the episode, so I'll finish the story and then well, I'm done.
Oh.
Combo. But no, like after the bite and the climbing thing, I broke down into tears because it's the other part of manic depression is you get the wild surge and then suddenly you're depressed.
Yes.
Like, and I was very upset about what I did, and that was kind of
I'm
most
just
of my
checking
childhood.
stuff out while you're telling your story.
Was all these like major Oh, you probably have to do those in like a combination.
Combo.
Anyway. What about just the far ones?
Now try the middle.
Anyway, we'll end here. But yeah, like, and that was it. And like, I feel like I was deplorable for the things that I did, even though, you probably have to like get them walking along and then swap them as they're going.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the time we got.
No.
We'll have more discussions later.
I guess.
With less deplorable human beings.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Hey, I'm a terrible adult, but I'm
Just swap that again.
Huh?
The same one again.
Yeah.
Hey, look, bombs. Oh.
Well, just what this needed, some more fisting. Hey.
Alright.
I'm the people's champion.
There's another thing over there, too. Oh, wow. Okay.
Alright.
Anyway.
See you later, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.